Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you all. Tuesday, January 17th. Things have gotten crazy over the last few days and the last week and the last really since January 1st. Going to walk you through some scenarios tonight. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you don't. As you see, I haven't shaved. Why haven't I shaved? Well, I said I wouldn't shave if everything got bullish. Well, here we are. Thank you for joining. If you haven't done so, please go hit like, because this is Crypto After Dark. The more likes we get, the better YouTube pushes us up the algorithm chain. The more views, the better, more people we can help. Okay, go hit subscribe and notifications bell while you're there. It costs nothing. I know a bunch of you have probably started losing faith in charts because things didn't work out one time. Okay, congratulations. Nothing is perfect, and I wish the world always went the way I wanted it to. It's also not how the world works. I wish it went the way I wanted it to the dollar. But I'm also smart enough to know that there comes a time when you just own it, and whatever happens, happens, and you just deal with it. You don't complain about it. So I got some scenarios to explain. I got some scenarios to look at, some things to go over here, and let's see if we can't walk through and figure out what's going on, shall we? Let's go say hey to everyone, and then we'll get started, all right? All right, what's up, Big Tex? He was first. Good to see you, brother. One Mullet, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Ghost Guy, Can End Entertainment. Good to see you. Affirmative, folks. Nate Lambo says the like button works. Just go hit it. It's free. Adam Man, what's up, brother? Dynamis, JH, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Darcy says, hey, Mullet. Long time no see. He said, Jag, what's up, brother? Good to see you. What's up, Tari, my idol? What's up, brother? Good to see you, Avatar. Daya, what's up, brother? Lunatic Prophet, G Funkadillion, Brandful, what's up, ma'am? How are you? Good to see you. Nate S, what's up, Nick? Ryan McDonald, Roostar, Bud Wessel, Ropadope, Oculus Fizzin, what's up, ma'am? How are you? I saw your name where you had entered a Telegram chat, posted on Twitter. Someone screenshotted it and then kind of ousted you that you joined Jesse Smollett coin chat. So I know you joined it because someone put your name on there and ousted you. What's up, Jeremy Monroe's not even drunk yet. A-Bop, what's up? Good to see you. Educated Dummy, Frank, Dreamer, what's up? All right. So it's no secret here that ever since January 1st, we've had nothing but up. Nothing but up. Why? Well, I wish I had the answer for you, but on the turn of a quarter, turn of a year, a quad witching happens where you get end of the week, end of the month, end of the quarter, end of the year, all four things at once, and the chart shoots up. We really haven't had any pullback since the first of the year. We have a yearly candle forming with no wick on it. We have a monthly candle forming with no wick on it. All right? That's kind of unprecedented. Almost every candle has a wick. All right? And none of them we have wicks yet. What's going to happen here? Well, I'm not for certain. But what I can say is this is a bit unsustainable still, even after we did our live stream on Thursday. It's been 5 days, and we've had nothing but up for those 5 days, right? It's still a bit unsustainable here. I'm going to walk you through the scenarios why I think so. Aside from the fact that we've had this many green days in a row without the price dropping, without price action pulling back, without any relief, without any stopping, without any breathing, anything. It's a bit unheard of. So, real quick, let's go back in time here. Let's look at the weekly chart for a moment. And let's walk this out one step at a time, okay? Let's remove this line. I can put that back anytime. So, way back when, we kind of fell under this trend line, started matriculating down. We ended our bull market. And ever since then, we've been fading down. In the process of doing that, we created a trend. How do we identify a trend? Well, we need higher highs and higher lows for an uptrend. And we need lower highs and lower lows for a downtrend. Let's identify trend real quick, shall we? We had a high we had a low. We had a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And now it appears as though we are attempting to make a higher high. That is 1/2 of an uptrend. What else do we need here? What else do we need? We need a higher low. In order to have a complete trend, we need a higher low. Where? Well, we haven't had a retrace yet to even form a higher low. Where would that higher low come in at? You would assume somewhere down here so that the higher low can form out and we can create a trend. And what do I mean by creating a trend? I mean, let's create a trend. All right, let's get our third contact point on this trend line right here. And let's have a little uptrend and let's start making some money, right? Now, I've already made some money. I've already bought some coins. I've already taken profit multiple times. And I've already made a couple $1,000s. I'm good. I've already made some money. I'm not upset at all. So I'm smart enough to know that when things don't go your way, own it and roll over and get going, right? So I did that. I bought some coins and I made some money. I encourage you all to pick the coins that you would like, make your own money and do your own decisions, right? Don't follow what I do. Pick your own thing. I just show a chart, okay? Either way, we haven't had a higher low to set that trend. Where would that come in at? Well, we need something down here to show us some kind of higher low to set a firm trend to show us that we're ready to go. Yeah, it's one thing to make a higher high. It's one thing to break a trend line, but then you need to prove it. All right, and we haven't proven it yet. Just simple as that. Prove it to me. Yes, we did break a trend line down here. Right here. Cool. Now, test that white trend line and prove it to me that we've actually broken the trend and we're going to hold it. In case you don't know, this happens all the time. Trend lines, when they break trend, come back down and they test the trend lines that they break. We haven't done that yet. None of that's happened. Let me take you out to the yearly chart on Bitcoin. Way out, right? Let's take it way out and show you what I mean on candles there. Here's the monthly, by the way. No wick on that bastard at all. Just straight up. Look back in history and see how many candles don't have a wick on them. And the answer to that question is none. They all have a wick. Every single one of them, even if little, has a wick on it. Every single friggin' candle has a wick. We really expect this to keep up with no wick, just to go straight up like this. You have to understand that not only is that unprecedented, but it's kind of unrealistic to think that that's going to keep up. It's just unrealistic. Let's look at the quarterly chart. 3 months, right? Every 3 months. Look at the ridiculous price action you're getting on this third month. After this horrible year, you had 4 straight quarters of down, a full solid year of down. Now you're getting some price action up. We're halfway through this month, over halfway through this month. Yet to have a pullback, yet to show any weakness at all. It's quite impressive. I still expected this thing to come back to some kind of support. Never hit it. Never even come close. Touched a little bit of the wicks over here, but if you look at the quarterly chart, never came back to even quarterly support at 14,000. What gives? Let's go to the yearly. All the way out to a 12-month chart. Look at the ridiculous price action that this yearly candle is doing. No wick, and trying its best to start an engulfing candle on the previous year's down. Now, yes, every time we had a red candle, we did get green, but look at the size of the wick on this candle. Look at the wick on this one. At least you had something here. This one's got nothing, no wick at all. You just got solid green going up? Come on. Like, realistically speaking, it's never done this before. Anybody who told you that they called the bottom and they've been right the whole time, walk back a little bit and see all the bullshit they've said for months and months and months. Same old, same old. I know I'm right. I've got this locked. I know what I'm doing. I've got this. And stop. We didn't sell the dollar. We didn't sell the absolute top to the dollar. The absolute top of the dollar was what, like 68,000 or something like that? Sold at 64,000. Close enough, right? Here we are. Okay, here we are. Same situation at the bottom. Do I need to buy 15,600 to be the bottom? No, I don't. Once we get a retrace, I'm looking to buy. Where? Good question. I'm glad you asked. Now let's dive into where I think price could go based on the charts. All right. So we've tried right here. It's trying to make a higher high. It's so close. So close to trying to make a higher high. It's wicking, but it's not closing yet. I mean, it's right on the line, right? I assume this is going to do it. I assume it's going to make a higher high. Just being realistic, I'm assuming it will. When we make this higher high, and I mean overall higher high, yes, we didn't make a little one from down here, right? If you count this one, but I'm saying way down here, or way up here. We need to make a higher low. Where? Well, I would assume support is where that higher low would form. Now I'm going to grab a support zone. I'm going to call this like the magic rectangle or the magic zone, right? And the reason I'm going to call it that is because that's an area of confluence where I think price may go to and give us a chance to rebuy, okay? So I'm going to go with, there's some wicks right here, down to here. I'm going to drag this over. And this is also going to include the support back here. All right, I'm going to drag it on over here. Somewhere in this box lies support. As you see, we have not tested it. We already know we broke trend without testing the back trend. Back testing the trend, I'm sorry. Never back tested that. Just straight up went through it. That's unsustainable. This needs to retest. And by retest, again, I mean it needs to drive back and come down here and bounce a little bit. Where exactly is unimportant to me. Anything down here, I've got to take a chance on buying. Why? Well, this is support. In general, you want to buy support and you want to sell resistance. Now, this has held up the entire bear market until literally the start of the year. All right. It's almost, we were talking about this in the Discord. It's almost as if everybody got drunk on New Year's and said, fuck it, we're all buying Bitcoin. And everything shot up. And it hasn't come down since. It's like everyone's New Year's resolution was to just buy everything that they could in Bitcoin. Well, here we are, sitting here idle, waiting to see what the chart's going to do. Okay. It has to pull back. Now, is this going to form a cup and handle? It looks likely like it will, right? Here's your cup. Here's your handle and a ride up. Makes sense to me. Okay. Makes sense to me. Where am I going to look to enter? First, I'm going to look to enter here. Okay. I'm going to set a stop loss. Why? Because there's still a possibility that this thing drives to the right and drives south, rolls over and fails. What am I talking about? If we include every bit of price action here, we're just now getting close to running into, let me get this as tight as I can here. Yeah, there we go. We're just now running into, you see this thing comes up and touches this trend here, touches the trend here. We're just running into the trend line. Okay. Starting to run into the trend line to where we're going to hit a head on the wall here and potentially slow down. Between now and the time this hits this trend line, somewhere in here is where I think we get our fade down. If this does not hold this area, we run the risk for making a new low. Okay. That's diminishing by the minute. All right. That's diminishing by the minute. I think down here inside this yellow box, anywhere around 17.5 to 19 is a fair price. You're getting a 64% discount from the top. Pretty damn good. Not to mention for all the fucking haters that want to jump in here and talk shit. I didn't lose anything in the bear market. How much did you lose? And before you say, I didn't lose anything because I didn't sell, I took profits and I lived off of my profits. Did you? Or did you continue to put money back into the system over and over and over again? Because I didn't. I haven't put any money into crypto since 2020. How can I do that? That's because I'm selling and rebuying and taking my money and moving along. Okay? No, you are not going to get rich tomorrow. That's not how it works. In fact, we have empirical evidence that proves 2023 may have some up, but it's going to slow down. All right. Now, what do I see in the short term? I think it may be another 2, 3, 4, 5 days before this thing kind of fails. As hot as it's running, and I'll show the RSI here. Let me grab this one. There we go. Here's your RSI. 90. It peaked out at 90 on the RSI. And now it's just sitting up here at the top, fluttering around, refusing to fail. It hasn't done this in 3 years. You got up to 89 in January of 21. All right, 89 in May of 19. Last time, 17. It's almost 5 years since it broke 90 on the RSI. That's insane. And that's at the top of the bull market. We are not at the top of a bull market. Please, please use your common sense here. I don't think this can hold up. Just don't. And I'd love to be wrong. Okay, I don't mind being wrong. I'm seeing almost every major altcoin overbought. Bitcoin overbought, Ethereum overbought, charts running up against trend lines, charts hitting trend lines and not retesting them afterwards. All this adds up to me that we could see some big heartbreak here if you're not careful. All right. I know one thing, retail's probably already shot their wad and they ain't got any more money left to spend. I don't see us just fumbling into a whole bunch of money here. It's not the way it works. Not the way people don't just get free money given to them. Matter of fact, tax time's coming up. You're going to start seeing companies clear books off. That doesn't sound like buying to me. That sounds like selling. There's a good possibility, and I don't like doing economic bullcrap. Okay, you guys know me here. I chart. There's a good possibility digital currency group and Genesis and Grayscale are fucked. All right, if they are, how bad is that the number one institutional thing is fucked, and that people were taking advantage of it, and they were basically wash trading it. I mean, you can kind of set the own stage for yourself here, right? We haven't had a retrace the entire year of 2023 so far. If nothing but up. RSIs are running hot. We're still under the main trend line on Bitcoin. And yes, if you put this in linear mode, we've already broken trend. But I'm a log mode guy, and you know that. I've been using log mode for years on this channel with extreme success. Don't tell me it doesn't work. At what point do we call our own shit here and say, hey man, this might not last? I've called my shit. I've already bought. I've already taken profits. So don't say I'm some kind of perma bear. I've already made some money on spot here. I'm going to continue to if it gives me the opportunity to. I still have a few positions open, right? Not many. I've already taken the big ones out and got my profit. I'm leery of these charts. What's on the table? I don't think 10,000 is on the table anymore. It doesn't seem realistic anymore. It seems like that's come and gone. I think the lowest possible number now is 13.5. And I don't even think that's really possible anymore. I think 15 or 16 may be the floor, which is actually good because that means it didn't fall as far as I wanted it to. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm happy with what we've done so far. I just don't think this is sustainable going like this in this manner. The daily candles were too small for the move that they did. To exhaust the RSI that fast without it resetting is no good. All right. And no, I don't give the RSI all due credits. I'll do credence. I give it some weight, just like I give everything a little weight. I just don't think this is going to last. Let me go answer some questions real quick because I've been talking nonstop. And I'm sorry, 88 people on, 42 likes. Y'all go hit like, please. It'd be awesome if you did. The more people who like, the more people we can help. This is a help mission. It is not about me going on here and on YouTube and making a bunch of money. As you see, there are no things that I promote. I don't have any sponsors. It's not the way it works. Okay. I'm just on here trying to help people make more money and save more money in the process. All right. It's about saving money just as much as it's about making money with technical analysis. You want to make money and then keep it. You don't want to lose it. Risk management is crucial to what we do. Okay. And this is risk management 101 right now. Buying this, after all this has went up, is heavily fraught with risk. I would much rather wait on this to pull back some than by reducing my risk by an exponential amount first. Okay. Cool. All right. Terry Brandon, what's up, Terry? Willman Martinez, good to see you, brother. Josh, life's great in Colorado. What's up? Colo, what's up? How you doing? Darcy, Josh, how's that tooth? Oh yeah. So you can't see that. There you go. You can't see. But it's missing now. Extraction complete. That sucked. Yeah, it still feels weird. I get these odd like phantom pains, but it's not like killing me or anything. Yeah. The toothless hillbilly from South Carolina. Somebody's gonna say it. It's all good. You want to say it to my face. It's cool. No one ever does. Make sure to stop by and smash that like button. Thank you, Jeremy. Ronan says seems odd. No wicks means 100% market agreement. Yeah, it's odd, man. Tarvin, I need 1 red, 3 greens on the yearly pattern. Look like, yeah, similar pattern. However, we haven't set that wick yet, which is super odd. And I agree with you. That's pretty much the bear market. Every 3 years we get a bear market, then followed by a 1 year bull market, then 3 more bears, 1 year, blah, 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 so forth and so on. Is it weird indicator artifact cleared up by reset? Potentially. Let's see. Frank says, worse, it's 2020, and yeah, I did live off it last year. Glad it was there to take off when I needed. Rule number 4, take your fucking profits. Take your profits. I need the SPF around 5 billion in the couch. I read SPF found about 5 billion in the couch cushions. Apparently. So ridiculous. Caitlin Sarfa says, hey, Saul. Sure, we can look at Solana. After years of watching you and others online, you're number one. I'm not number one, but I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. There are guys out there who are better than me at this, and I'm happily able to admit that. There are guys with hundreds of thousands of subscribers who do this, and they go hard, and they have a humongous following. I don't think we'll ever have that just because I don't look right. Like, I'm not a pretty face to look at. I don't have big titties. I don't give you the bullshit that doesn't matter. I just stick to the charts, and that really, really makes people mad. They can't handle that, and they think that because of what I say, I can't possibly be understood, or can't possibly be true, right? And that's okay. You would think tangible assets in their face, showing them how I live every day, making a video about where I'm from and how I've gotten to where I am and what I do, a day in the life of me, right? But still, same thing. Let's look at Solana real fast. A lot of people have been tripping out at Solana, which has been an incredible runner from the last fall to the bottom here. Now, I will say this, we're kind of running out of time on Solana here, so it may be up. It may be finally time for Solana to chill out. You've gotten the not snipers out. You've gotten to the golden pocket right here at 618. Broken trend, did not back test trend, just pushed right on through it like everything else did. I don't like that look. I think that is a bit of fool's gold. Now, if you redraw the trend line and say, hey, Keith, you didn't draw that trend line right, fine. It would still be dead under trend if that's the case. Either way, looking at this RSI, you peaked out, but at least it started to roll back a little bit. Bitcoin hasn't even done that. Just sitting up there, dead high, all right? How much farther can it go? $29, $30 here would be an outrageous number, but you have formed a bit of a bull flag. Momentum is on its side. I will be the first to admit that momentum is on its side. I just don't know. I mean, you have some resistance there at $29, $30, right? If it wanted to push one more time, that's where I would put it. That's where I would put it. Could it go past that? Yes, it could. And we have seen assets go even farther than that. But man, you're really pushing the envelope at that point. Like hardcore pushing the envelope. Jim Monroe says, Ave. All right, Ave's button right up against 236 here. Kind of rejecting off of it, running into this resistance right here. It's kind of respecting it a little bit more than some others did. RSI screaming high, screaming high. Looks like it broke trend cleanly and has it back tested. I expect the back test of the same thing here. Similar situation where it broke the trend and never come back. Can't sustain that. Needs to test it. All buyers want to back test support. That's just the way it works. KSM, I say all. I mean wise investors want to see back tests of support. KSM, similar story here. You have two separate trend lines here. I think we've done this one before. where you've got this trend line break here, good breach, no test, just straight up. Again, unsustainable. Don't see that lasting. And if you pull another one right there, you're butting right up against that trend line. Watch out, KSM may fade and roll over and play dead. RSI is screaming high as well. CRV, yeah, man, CRV's been an impressive performer. And honestly, I had huge hopes to be able to buy this at a discount and make really good money on it, and this fucker pretty much left me behind. Right? I'm happy to admit it left me behind. Shot straight up, right? This was the manipulation point when it was being manipulated by people who were using DeFi the way you're supposed to use DeFi. That's considered manipulation now. Anyway, shot up, immediately rolled back over and faded down. I expected it to come down about 6% more. It didn't. I expected down here. It kind of hesitated and shot straight up through that. Never back tested trend line. Again, yet another one that didn't back test the trend. I just don't think that's sustainable. Yeah, it's broke 236. It may not come all the way back to this trend line, but at least 78 cents. At least come back to 78 cents. RSI is absolutely smoking high. Everything's screaming hot. You see what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Cryptos11. Said number one in quality. Thank you, brother. Need more hopium for a big follow, and that is the dead honest truth. 94 people on, 58 likes. Y'all go hit like, man. They're free. They don't cost anything. It won't hurt you to hit like. And you're never going to get bullshit on here. The worst case scenario is you just don't watch. Can I check? Let's see. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? One mullet. What's up, brother? Good to see you. What would ETH equivalent of 17,000 and 19,000 support zone be? That would be about 1,200 ish. Drink more beer, they'll grow, right? That's pretty good. Abop says, can I check BIST? BIST? I think you're talking about crypto. Yeah, you must be talking about, I think you're talking about crypto. Boy, this one looks really wonky. The volume is so low on this one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. You may be talking about something that's on a DEX. And I have to break out DEX screener for that. And I do that on a separate stream. Great to be here again. Dirk Vanderfleet, good to see you. Great to be here again. Wish we'd all learned to take profits at the right moments. Every bit of knowledge gained is one step closer to making better decisions. No emotion. That's hard to learn. Yeah, I get it, man. That's hard. I get it. I agree. It's the hardest part is the emotional breaking. Breaking the emotional bonds and taking money out. That's not easy, and I understand that. That's why it's rule number one. KDA, Kadena. Trend broken, no back test. So let's assume for a moment that this is the bottom. All right, let's pull the fib in the other direction here. Slow down for a moment here. My computer's pissed. It's making all kinds of noises. All right, it looks like January 25th is when this would run out. About January 25th. I'm not sure about that. That's tough. That's a tricky spot here. And even if I pulled down to here, same answer. Same answer. $1.61 is so high up, I'm just not sure that's realistic. You have some resistance at $1.22 here. That makes more sense. You still could get a little bit more blood out of this turnip. $1.23. $1.23, that would be the top end. You have one time overbought, it may go again. In fact, it looks like it wants to. 123 would make sense to me. It's the hardest lesson. Mike Isaac, good to see you, brother. Join with the rum and ginger. Good to see you, brother. I know you're watching VRA, Keith. It was a nice bicycle tire there, and it was too busy to catch it. Yeah, same thing. CRO, we'll do a couple more here, then we got to get off here. It's already been 30 minutes. CRO. CRO still pinned under the trend line. This is a good example of not breaking trend, and I'm going to get a killer deal on this one. Overbought, under trend. No, thank you. I'll wait on this one to peel back, and I'll buy it. Litecoin. All right, Litecoin. There we go. Man, Litecoin kind of out on its own little rhythm here, doing its thing. Starting to butt up into resistance now. Overbought one time, may have another overbought in at $95. Makes sense. I don't know that it makes it to 100 off the bat, but man, this thing ran hot. $96, 95 to 96. How about that for Litecoin? Put another trend line from that bottom in the middle up. That's gone. Not sure which one you're talking about, Darcy. Let's see. 96 viewers, smash that button. Yeah, it's all good. Look, check it out. SPC will be the last one we do for Will Martinez. Oh. Space chain. Oh, Will. Yeah. My fault. That's Will. SPC USD. Well, damn. Don't got a great looking chart, do we? To use. So if I pull one like this, it's tough. A lot of wicks here. Probably need to use CoinTrader for this one. But it does look like it broke trend, and it does look like it's got room to move. RSI is pretty high on the daily. So be careful there. It may stop out on you. I need a back test of a trend. Multiple things didn't back test the trend. I don't like that, man. That's spooky. That gives me bad vibes, like it wants to stop. Yeah, so listen, 91 people on. Thank you all. I don't get to say this to a lot of people, but I appreciate every single one of you who come on here. Seriously, this is what I do for a living, and I can't do it without people watching. Thank you all. 786unlimited.com. Our Discord is free for the general public, okay? Free. If you'd like to, you can click on the links in the announcements section. You can click on 786unlimited.com and get it for free if you just join over in the Discord. If you don't want to do that, we have discounted rates as well. You can do one-time yearly payment, get a free one-on-one consult with me, if that's how you want to learn, or if you need help, if you don't understand, it's part of the package. You can also do it for our $16 a month if you'd like, and you get a free month trial. If you don't like it after 1 month, you can walk away and leave. Thank you all very much for coming. I appreciate every single one of you on here. You mean the world to me. I think you don't understand how much it means to me. All right. I appreciate all the support, especially in the worst times like this, when I didn't perfectly call the bottom and all kind of haters start popping up. 786 Unlimited. Thank you all. I'll leave you with this. In the words of the late, great, notorious B.I.G., each and every one of you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me and hang out. I appreciate that so much. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Sky's the limit. Y'all be good. Peace.